Hello everyone, and welcome to a special ACC video for the channel today. We will be competing in a special event with Motive Racing. They are planning to do several of these events in the time between their scheduled seasons. Today's event will be a part of their Intercontinental Challenge Series, which will take place at Kyalami, Laguna Seca, and Bathurst on 3 consecutive Wednesdays. For those who don't know about Motive Racing, they are an excellent community on the PlayStation 4 with a number of leagues scattered throughout the week. They do amazing streams with commentary of most of their races. Be sure to check them out via the links in the description below. Today's race will be at Kyalami in the evening with some cloud cover. This is an awesome track with a great flow and several very interesting corners. We did not have much practice going into this race, maybe just an hour or so before the race, because I didn't think we would be able to make it. I'm so glad that we did though, because it turned out to be a really enjoyable race. Honestly, probably my favorite with the league so far. There are a lot of new folks in this race, many of whom were really quick. With that in mind, we managed to qualify a little bit lower down in 14th. I was actually really happy with my time and how quickly I got to a pretty comfortable setup. My hope here today is really just to be able to be consistent and to slowly be able to get faster during the race as we get to know the track better. Well, with that, let's get to the race. Hope you guys enjoy the video. Alrighty, hello and welcome everybody. A very exciting event today here at Kyalami, my home country of South Africa. This is a really awesome track. Kind of sad that I didn't get to do a little bit more practice before this race. Managed to qualify in 14th. So yeah, goal really is just to see if we can keep getting better as the race progresses. But we'll have to see. Alrighty, here we go. I really hope we don't have to start around the last corner. Hope we get around there before the start. Oh. Whew. All right, let's do this. That's Dr. Benji up ahead in the other Ferrari. And here's that Bentley again from our Silverstone race.
Car on the right. Clear on the right. Car on the right. Clear on the right.
Oh.
Car on the right. Clear on the right.
Oh. Lucky we avoided that. Lucky the guy behind us didn't smack into the back of us there. This is a really interesting turn, really difficult to get right. Might also be a setup thing. Brake here at the 50. Over here you're going to brake when the curb starts. Careful of these two curbs. And then accelerate up the hill. This is a really difficult turn because it's blind apex called Lion's Head, I believe. Full speed around here, brake at the 100. So early goal is to keep Dr. Benji in our sights. See if we can catch up. Brake just before the 50 there. And power out of that corner. I think race pace time. So here you're going to brake at the 100. Race pace time is going to be around 142. 143 maybe. So we'll see what we can do. Accelerate up the hill, brake just off that curve there. Power up out of the corner. Oh, I feel like it's very easy to run wide in this corner here. If you just go in too hard. I have a feeling there's a line on the wall there. That might be the point where you can get back on the accelerator, at least with this setup. So this race could get interesting because, as you see, we're starting in the evening. Time is accelerated a little bit, which means it's going to be dark here real soon. That'll definitely add a little bit of spice to the race, at least for me, because I don't know the track as well. So we'll see. I think it's going to be fun. I think so far we're at least sticking with Dr. Benji. That second last corner is really fast and very easy to get wrong. If you touch that sausage, it's instant death.
Well done, mate. Personal fastest lap.
It's good, 142.7. That's not a bad lap at all. So this race is a part of the Motive Racing League's off-season special events. It's an Intercontinental GT series, 3 races. These races are a little bit longer than the season's races have been. They're an hour. The season's races have been 45 minutes. And all 3 of them will be involving the night somehow. So this race starts at 7. Next race starts a little bit later, and then the last race is at Bathurst is going to start, I think, at 3 a.m. In the simulation time. So it's a good challenge of skills. Another exciting special event that they have coming up is a Motive Racing versus Evolution Racing ACC race at Laguna Seca for 2 hours, I believe. That's pretty exciting. So 2 communities getting together and competing against each other.
Falling behind to the car in front in sector 2. Well done, mate. This has been your personal
I think that could be a very fun event. I think that might be next week. But yeah, I'll post more information about that if I end up being able to compete. They want the 10 fastest guys from Motive Racing, which I'm not sure if I'm in that, honestly. I doubt it. But I'll do the qualification event and then see. I think Dr. Benji went wide. Yep, he went wide there, so that'll give us a chance to catch up a little bit. Put some pressure on. I think this is his 2nd league race now. So he's done an awesome job. I mean, he's up in 7th right now. Very clean so far to race with, and had some good racing with him. Oh, I think he clipped the sausage. Let's see, give him space. Okay, alright, well, we're through. So this is going to be a challenge now to stay ahead, because I think he might have been a little bit quicker than we were on those opening laps. I think the only reason we caught him is because of those mistakes. See. sure I forgot to change my pit strategy earlier, so just making sure that's ready whenever we want to come in. Right, so gap right now is half a second. See if we can maintain or extend that. Make it 50. Just roll through that corner. That's a tricky turn. It's one of the places where you can spin. This turn I feel like I take differently than other people. I think I need to change my line here a little bit. Still go from that kink out because it sets you up into that blind braking zone really well. Roll through this corner. That's another tricky one to get really dead on right and get out of quickly. I brake a little bit for that corner. I'm not comfortable that I can hook it up around there. That kink with the sausage, I'm not comfortable with that corner just yet. Alright, so 0.8 ahead. I just took a couple tenths out of him there. I think it's very easy on this track to go into the corners too hot and scrub the tires a lot. Just because of the camber of the road. And the width of the road, so you feel like you can go in hotter because you've got more margin. Careful that these curves, those two curves. Yeah, I think I gotta go a little narrower. There's a little kink there. Gotta be careful in the power here and spin. Throw the tail end out pretty easily up there because it's descending and the camber goes away from you. Dr. Benji catch us on that lap a little bit? Maybe so. Okay, so we didn't really do anything on that lap, just kind of maintained. I really think I'm going to have to get into the 142s pretty consistently. We're up in 6th though, that's kind of amazing, from 14th. I mean, it's still very early days, there's still more time remaining in this race than our league races usually are in total, so a lot of time. Got some quick guys in front. I think TH is here, he's one of the championship leaders in the ACC Sunday League. Mass is up there, he's a quick guy. So is Red Bull Energy. I do not recognize Kulis God. He might be a new guy, or he might be somebody who's been in the league from before my time. I think as long as Dr. Benji and I can just kind of keep on doing these laps, 142s, 143s, maintain that gap, I think we're in a good spot to do pretty solidly in this race. That got dark really quickly. I feel like I go through that first little bit there pretty well. Looks like we're 1.2 seconds, 1.4 seconds in now. Doing well. I think I'm braking a little bit later already than I was at the start. You know, just being a little tentative because I don't know this track very well. Yeah, we'll see if we get into a good rhythm here. Looks like we extended the gap a little bit more on that lap. Might get into 142s again. Good deal. Man, I really can't believe that we're in November already. And it's time for Black Friday. I'm sure everybody's got some things in mind with all the sales. You know, big shopping time is going to be interesting. I guess this year will be a lot of online stuff instead of you know, the in-person shopping that's typical of Black Friday. I guess we'll have a Cyber Friday and Cyber Monday this year. Yeah, which is not a bad thing. You know. People don't need to be fighting each other for stuff. Rather get frustrated at a website in Unity. So yeah, this weekend will be the last race of the season for the ACC and the GT3 leagues in Project Cars 2. For ACC will be in Spa, which is exciting. It's going to be interesting though, because I think it's going to be a night race, which is interesting. I think from a pure fun perspective, I probably would have enjoyed a day race a little bit more. Another 142, okay, not bad. Just because it's such a fun track, you know, Spa. The track has got such a good flow. Yeah, it should be fun. I think the championship is really close right now, so it should be a good race at the top. And then for us, hopefully we can end the season on a consistent note and get another similar result to the ones that we've been getting. That would be wonderful. I definitely like going on the inside there where that kink is and the little line across the road. That's my brake marker. I don't brake there, I brake after that, but it's a good marker. I'm thankful it's there. Okay, so it looks like we got that gap up to the 2-second mark now. I don't know that we're making much inroads on the guys ahead. Red Bull Energy's 11 seconds up the road. I think that gap was a little bit more, so we might be getting a little bit closer. It's a long way to go. You never know what happens, what might happen. But that's a pretty big gap. Something that's else is really cool that I've been enjoying is the Mandalorian TV, or I should say Disney Plus show. It's a really good show. Honestly, invokes Star Wars, I think, a lot more than the most recent movies did for me, anyway. Something I have not mentioned is that there is a mandatory pit stop in this race. Not sure when I want to come in to do that pit stop, honestly. I might wait until a little bit later to see how we do with our tires. You know, I think tires will last, or should be able to last, an hour race pretty comfortably, so it'll probably just be a stop and go, but because I don't know this track and I'm scrubbing the tires a little bit, I don't know if I'll wear through them faster than I should. Guess we'll see. They've been pretty consistent so far, those 142s, like high 142s. Really good. I'm really happy with how we're doing. You know, we only had an hour practice to get the setup right, which I think there's probably still a lot of work that could be done on the setup, but it's nice and stable. Started with the aggressive preset, and went from there. So pretty happy with where it came out. You know, with such limited time. Probably got lucky too, honestly. Although I do have to say, I have to compliment ACC's standardized or baseline aggressive and safe setups. They are a vast improvement over that of Project Cars 2, where the setups, some of them are undrivable, quite frankly. Be able to maybe brake a little bit later coming down into turn 1. It's just very easy to not necessarily overshoot that corner, but to go in too hot and scrub the tires, get a bunch of understeer. At least that's what I found in practice. Looks like that gap is just kind of hanging around the 2-second mark. But I do think that we can go quicker than we have been. There's some spots where I think we can pick up some of the corners a little better. This is one. I think that's one corner that we could do better. I think we did do a little bit better. This lap. Went a little deep into that one. Go quicker around that corner too. It's just dangerous prospect is going off so easy with that sausage.
Yellow flag in sector 1.
Alright guys, so we keep lapping really well here for quite a while. We're going to skip ahead. We extend the gap out to Dr. Benji to about 6 seconds, and then we come in for our pit stop. And continue on after that. Alrighty guys, see you when we get back. Okay, well, continuing to do okay. I was a little bit of a slower lap again. We haven't really talked about pit strategy. You know, coming into this race, I wasn't sure how the tires were going to go. I also wasn't sure that I would have enough fuel. You know, like I said, I was kind of rushed with the setup process. So I figured I would wait until later to see if I needed tires, which I didn't think that I would, because, you know, tires should be able to last for an hour-long race. But if you mistreat them, then they won't last as long. So I've been thinking for the last couple of laps to come in. We had a back marker that was ahead that I was thinking I'm trying to get up close to, but anyway, I think we're gonna come in on this lap. Yeah, so brake here right at the line, I think. On this turn is so sharp. In practice, I went into that wall several times. Alright, so remember the little trick. When they jack you up or lift you up, hold the ignition switch and you will get away faster from a pit stop. And we're off.
Come on, let's go.
So yeah, so I settled on a stop and go. I think the tires are still okay, and I think my fuel should be good. So yeah, it looks like we lost some spots, but the folks ahead have not pitted. So I think we'll be okay. We'll probably resume. We'll hold on to our net 6th position for now, even though we're in 8th technically. Yeah, so this is going way better than I thought. Honestly, coming in, I thought I was just going to be circling at the back because you know, I haven't had a chance to practice on this track. I know there's a lot of fast guys in Motive. And there was a bunch of people that I didn't know that signed up, and it seemed like they would be quick from qualifying. Maybe we just got lucky, avoided some incidents. Not sure, but going really well so far. This has been a really fun race. I've really enjoyed it. Honestly, this is probably my favorite race so far. It looks like Dr. Benji ahead stayed out, so he's ahead of us now. I think it'll be better for us if we can try take some of that time out, so if we can try catch up to Dr. Benji a little bit. It'll help us to stay ahead when he does his pit stop. Alright guys, and we're going to skip ahead here again by a couple of laps. You know, we keep putting in good lap time still, kind of lapping on our own. You know, slowly pushing a little bit faster. So yeah, we'll pick up in a couple of laps. Okay, doing well so far still. Keeping up in that 6th spot. Haven't made any mistakes. Really kind of doing exactly the things that I wanted to in setting out for this race, which is awesome. Not long ago, I don't think I could have been as consistent as I've been in this race. Just kind of goes to show a little bit of practice, you know, racing with other people. Oh, my word. Literally, as I'm talking about consistency, I'm looking at the timing map, the timing thing in the bottom left hand corner, and just got totally distracted. Whew. I cannot believe that I just did that. Man, I am so lucky that I have a 7-second gap over the person behind in 7th. Oh my word. Okay. Car feels okay though. Nothing crazy. Still turning really well. This is going to be a much slower lap though. That's okay. So we have a 7-second gap. Okay. 4 minutes. All we need to do is maintain that. We'll have to see this lap if we're losing any time because of the damage. So far we're doing alright, just 2-ish tenths off, not bad. It's just lapse and concentration, longer race than I'm used to, you know? It's tough when you get into this kind of rhythm. Lose focus. Okay, so we're about a second slower than our fastest. Low 143, that's okay. I think if we can stay in the low 143s, that's great.
Gaining on the car ahead is
Wow,
second.
okay. Couple more laps. Something happened behind because Vlad is now in 7th, 13 seconds behind. The guy was Chris. It was a lot closer than that. So maybe we just got lucky. Maybe that's what, you know, home track advantage, I guess. Not gonna lie, 6th is a fantastic result. I did not expect that I would be able to do that today. I'm gonna bring it home now. I haven't heard the leaders on the final lap signal, so I guess 2 more laps. Oh, what? Oh, wow. The guy that was ahead got a stop and go. So we are in 5th. Wow. That's fantastic.
Okay, the leader is on the final lap now. Give
There
it
we
all
go.
you can.
Okay, so 1 more lap after this. Let's see if we can bring it home. Vlad is catching 3 seconds a lap, so I think the gap should be enough. Looks like we got a lap car coming up. So be really careful. Once we get to passing, I don't want to have another incident. I think he's waiting. Awesome. Man, I'm telling you, motive racing, driving standards, just fantastic. Didn't hold me up at all. No danger of contact. Both of us continue on with our race. Alright, my fuel light is on, but I think we're okay. I think our fuel calculation is actually spot on. Go. Fireworks. Sorry guys, I'm just trying to make sure that I bring it home. 5th is from 14th to 5th, that's unexpected. very unexpected. I'm not sure what happened to Dr. Benji. I know in the last race he had some issues with the pit stop. I wonder if he got caught up in an incident or anything like that. Man, that was a really fun race. That was a really fun race. Definitely still my favorite race so far.
Right, the race is over. Good job, Nate. You did your best to bring it back to the pits.
Awesome, guys. Hope you enjoyed. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you all enjoyed the video. Managed a very unexpected 5th place in that race. Unfortunately, I will not be able to participate in the other races in this series, but you will be able to watch the action on the Motive Racing YouTube channel. That's where I'll be watching from as well. That brings us to the end of the video. Please remember to like, comment, subscribe if you enjoyed the content. Let me know if there's anything I can improve for you guys. Thanks again, and hope to see you on the next one. Cheers.